So this is for the WSJS tour reflection discussion board. First off, let me tell you, I really nerded out and enjoyed being there. I was very excited to be there and check everything out. It was cool because I know one of the guys, I think he still does maybe part of the morning show, Ed Skirka. He's a good family friend. So it was really nice to see him. And the facility is beautiful. They did a great job building that. I think there was a lot of time and effort put into that design, and I really dug that a lot. So Miss Amy, thank you for setting that up. I'd love to see another radio station. If we could do that, that's cool. So what surprised me, and I got it typed out here, so if I'm looking off camera, that's why. What surprised me is how small the studios were. Very tiny. Granted, I have not been... Well, I was in a studio a few months ago doing an interview with somebody, but still, I just felt like they were so much tinier there than I've seen in a long time. Now, studios are not typically huge, but still, it just felt tight. I don't know. It had a really nice design to it. Like, I like that each room could be controlled temperature-wise, because I'm hot-natured, so, I think that's pretty cool. But it more so surprised me is how little production is actually done in the studios and how much is actually done by a human. I forget the name of the program he says they use, but it pretty much does everything. And I don't know, that kind of bums me out. I'm very hands-on, so I like to, I don't know. I mean, there was one big board he says they barely use, and everything else is done by the program. So I thought that was interesting, And I also thought it was crazy that the morning show was done just in front of the mics. There's no computers or extra technology. I mean, I'm so used to growing up, my dad was running a board while he's on the air, and he's hitting his sound effect buttons. And now, granted, that was back in the day. We've gotten a lot more techie since 2002 or, before that. But still, I mean, he ran the whole show in front of him. He wasn't just in front of a mic. So I didn't really like that, and if that's the way things are going nowadays, that bums me out. I mean, I guess it gives you more time to focus on what your talking points are and, all that stuff, but it's just mics and talent. That was it, and I don't know. I like the extras. I like the sound effects or I don't know. I'd like to be able to run the board while I'm doing all that. I think that's part of it. Like, that's the whole aspect of it, too. Now, I thought the design of the building was really interesting. They had their open floor plan, is what he kept saying. And I think it added to the workplace, and I think it helps to build camaraderie amongst the workers. I think that's kind of cool that everybody's just kind of there. It's almost like it lets the brainstorming just flow through the whole building. So I thought that was really cool. My biggest takeaway was the advice that, and I forget his name, I'm so sorry, the guy showing us around, he talked about, people had questions about internships and just working in the adult working world, and he said to dabble, when it came to interns, he likes to see when he sees an intern that wants to do a little bit of everything and strives to make a difference and work hard during their internship, which is something I want to do. I want to be able to sit with this person for an hour and sit with that person for an hour and go run this promotion and go do this in sales, and I kind of want to learn it all. So I thought that was kind of cool that he liked when an intern did that during their internship. He also talked about having thick skin, which I know in this industry you have to have. He said you're gonna get told no, you're probably gonna get fired, maybe even a few times. Work hard and show that you have what it takes to keep you around. I guess there's always somebody newer and fresher just coming onto the scene with better ideas. So the longer you're in it, the more you're gonna have to strive to keep yourself fresh and make people want you over brand new. So it definitely was an eye-opening experience. It was definitely interesting to try to actually find the place. We were looking for a good 30 minutes, I swear, until we found it. But again, thank you for letting us go, Miss Amy. Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Bye.